Oh, this is weird. This is a really weird episode.
Hey, come closer.
Oh god. If I get any closer, I'll be sitting in a chair with you. What do you want? Your ropes look a little loose. Let me tighten them up for you.
Hey, when we were being tied up, I saw that your friend Eric had a gun hidden near his ankle. He's our best shot at getting out of this alive. Why don't you go over there and loosen his ropes?
Yeah, I'll get to that. Don't worry. All taken care of. He should be able to move freely now. Don't tell me what to do, Lance Bass.
Okay, listen to me. Vincent's losing it. Do whatever you can to keep him from going completely insane. He seems to think he has a shot with you. Use that in your favor if things get hairy.
And just what are you suggesting? Don't worry, honey. I was already planning on doing that already. Thanks for the advice, though. Let's just hope things don't take a turn for the worse tonight.
Hey, I sent you over there to tighten their ropes, not chat. So cut it out.
Can I talk to my son? Because he's just standing there. Why did he rearrange my furniture?
Mom, what's going on here?
It looks like we're being held hostage, but I could be wrong. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Let's just keep our cool and do what Mr. Corsetti tells us to do.
Oh, you sure know how to pick a winner, don't you, Mom?
How was I supposed to know? Watch it, Nick Carter. You're telling me. Seriously, why did he move my furniture? This is so wrong. I don't like this. Can I watch TV? Let's turn on the TV. Let's ease the tension. What do you want to watch, Vincent?
Prey are not listless spawning
Nature,
salmon.
there we go.
They are a school
Isn't
of
this nice?
voracious piranha, and they hunger for fresh bear meat. The little fish devils swarm around the submerged bear limbs like aquatic
Hello?
hornets,
Okay.
quickly devouring the startled bear's delicious legs.
Delicious legs. What was that? Are you talking to me? I'm listening.
I don't know what Vincent thinks he's doing here, but I promise you one thing. We're gonna make it out of here alive, together. I'll make sure he spends the rest of his unnatural life behind bars. He took my gun, but I have another one hidden in my sock. Loosen my ropes up a bit, and I'll see about getting us out of here.
No, I can't do that. If he finds out, he's gonna shoot you. Eric, that's dangerous. Okay, sure hope you know what you're doing.
I know for a fact that it doesn't take that long to tie a knot. Hurry it up over there.
Do whatever you want, but leave me out of it. Just be careful. Just make sure he doesn't shoot me.
The cycle of life continues.
Alright, so should I go ahead and talk to you? Can I talk to my husband again?
Just as the natives
I
promised.
guess not. I'm kind of sick of this. Let's see what happens next.
Of searching, I have found the hidden temple of ultimate refreshment.
Good. You finished. Now let's just check your work.
Our son's watching TV.
Why don't you head over there and double check your mother's handiwork?
God damn it, Nick Carter. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yes, the ultimate refreshment.
Uh-oh.
It's just a case of Senor Quincy's malt beverage.
Yes, indeed, Stevens. Is it
Actually, it's kinda loose.
Why would you do that, you dipshit?
Oh, really? I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, me too. I guess we'll never know. If you're insinuating that I had something to do with this, you're absolutely wrong. It's not my fault they wriggled out of their ropes when we both weren't looking.
I'm not an idiot. It's my fault for trusting you so quickly. Doesn't matter. I've got something else for you to do anyway.
Haven't you put us through enough? Vincent, this has gone on far enough. I'm not playing in your little game anymore. What is it this time?
We've been playing too many games. I'll admit, I had my fun with all of you tonight, but now it's time for you to make a decision. Take this gun and use it to rid yourself of the men sitting in this room that you never want to see or hear from again. And don't worry about the consequences. No matter who dies tonight, you won't take the fall. I've taken care of everything. So, and I mean this literally, fire away.
Seriously?
Whoa, hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. At the very least, I think we all deserve the opportunity to plead our cases.
He's right. It's not fair. You can't pass judgment on another person without letting them have a final word.
What's the matter? Afraid she's gonna shoot you?
I guess you're right. Everyone deserves to have their final words. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Fine, let's hear it. Do your little song and dance so we can get it over with already. Eric, you're first. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm not going to defend myself in front of that scumbag. But if you really think I should, Here it goes. I never lied to you, not for a moment. And I don't need a gun pointed at my head to tell you that. Unlike someone else in this room, I didn't pay someone to kill you. And I would never place you in this kind of situation where you're forced to kill someone close to you. It's just sick. There's really nothing else to say. I love you. I always have.
Aw. That was interesting. Ha! That was pathetic. Was that the best reason you could come up with to spare your life? How very succinct.
You have a chance here. No one has to die. We can all walk out of here, and the only one who's going to pay is a low-rent mafia middleman who started this whole situation anyway.
I normally would choose Eric, but like, I guess I'm choosing different people each time, so I'm gonna choose my husband this time.
What do I have to say for myself? Not too much, really. You, on the other hand, have all of your options laid out right in front of you. All you have to do is make a decision. Look around you. Who would you be better off never seeing again? The Weasley investigator, the deceitful spouse, or the charming and incredibly handsome out-of-towner? Hey, I don't need you to spare me. I'm just giving you the opportunity to prove to me that you're ready to ditch this mundane housewife lifestyle and live a life of excitement and grandeur.
That's so generous of you, Vinny. Vincent, you're putting me in a very comfortable position. And what guarantee do I have that picking you won't be as bad or worse than my current situation?
You're just gonna have to trust me. Now go on already. Pick someone. I know you'll make the right choice.
Lance Bass, you're next. What do you have to say for yourself?
So you know that whole thing that Eric told you about me a few minutes ago?
Casually. Of course I do. It's not the kind of thing one easily forgets. You mean the part where he said that you spent your entire marriage lying to me? Yes, somehow I've found a way to remember that little detail. Lance Bass, you better not be getting ready to say what I think you are.
Well, I want to come clean with you about that. I know I told you that he was lying, and that what he was saying made no sense whatsoever, but that's not entirely true.
Oh, so what is the truth then? And I take it when you say not entirely true, that means it was an outright lie, am I right? I see, and now you have the time to reconsider. You want to say something different?
The truth is this. We haven't been married for as long as I've told you. In fact, we aren't even technically married.
What?
I found you at a difficult time in my life. Right after the death of my wife. I put all my time and energy into saving her life, and I couldn't. She's the one I was referring to in my journal entries. After she died, I quit work and spent my days and nights at our beach house. The walks I took on the beach late at night were the only thing that really helped me get my head together. The only times I didn't feel despair. And one of those nights I found you. You were just lying there, unconscious. You had been badly pounded by the rocks and waves, but it also looked as though you'd been in an accident of some kind. It was obvious that you'd suffered a head wound.
Are you serious? You found me on a beach? In an accident? What the hell are you talking about? Wait a minute, this is what you were talking about in that journal of yours, isn't it?
When you first gained consciousness, you didn't know who I was or who you were. I had never seen a case of retrograde amnesia before. I didn't even think it was possible. The more I read up on the condition, the more I realized how traumatic it would be to tell you the truth. You had no memories of your past life, so I decided to fabricate a story. The jogging accident story. You bumped your head while out jogging.
So let me get this straight. You spent the last 20 years lying to me about our entire life together, and to think I put up with all of your inadequacies for so long. What you mean to say is that you lied to me. Just what are you saying? That I'm not your wife?
I know it's hard to believe, but things just sort of snowballed from there. We had a son, a house, you had a loving husband with a successful career. We were a family living the American dream. Why spoil it? I've been keeping that secret for what seems like forever, but I'm glad it's out in the open now. If you don't want to be with me, I completely understand. But don't let this madman turn you into a monster.
It must have taken a lot to finally come clean about that, Lance Bass. Thanks, I guess. Lance Bass, I don't know what to say. You said more than enough, Lance Bass, but don't worry, the only monster here is you. Well, you've all made compelling cases. And I made my decision. I know what I'm going to do now. And although I'm not exactly thrilled about it, I guess I have to. It's just too bad I can't shoot you all at once.
Knocking the rifle from his grasp.
Because I want to shoot him the least and I actually want to end up with him, I'll shoot Eric.
The madly flapping assailant has already begun to
Oh.
claw and peck out the eyes of the hunter.
That's my girl. It's good to see a little flash of that dark side I fell in love with. But don't worry, you won't be killing
That's
anyone
embarrassing.
tonight.
Oh, well, maybe next time. Come on, Vin, you can't tie up a woman's husband and then hand her an unloaded gun. That's just not right. Oh, Vinny, you're such a kidder.
What the hell did he do to you? You never behaved this way before.
Yeah, I don't even recognize you. It's like you're a completely different person. What's your problem?
Did my son change it to Warzone? I mean, it's fairly appropriate, but still.
Watch it, pal. That gun wasn't loaded this time. But next time, all bets are off.
What are you talking about, Vincent?
You just attempted to murder a federal agent. What is your problem?
Oh, calm down, you big baby. It would have just been a flesh wound. You know, I thought a federal agent would be able to maintain his composure a little better than this. I had to pick someone. I figured you had the least to live for. Was I wrong? Oh. Oh, God. I feel so bad. He's the one I actually like. And my son put on Warzone as a little, like, diorama. What's going on?
How can you even say that? Not only have you tried to kill me, but now you're actually choosing Vinny Corsetti over both of us? You'll have to live the rest of your life on the run. You'll be trading a life of stability and security for one where you're constantly watching your back.
Life with Vincent Corsetti sounds a lot more appealing than a dull life on Wisteria Lane. Do you have a point, Eric? It's only attempted murder because this moron here forgot to load the gun.
Is this really the kind of life you want to live?
You're talking to me like I'm some kind of nutcase. So what if it is? Are you judging me, Eric?
I'm not accusing you of anything, but you need to keep in mind that you're in a hostage situation right now. And there's something called the Stockholm Syndrome, when hostages sympathize with their captors. I think that's happening. It's a stressful situation for anyone, and if you let it affect you, you're going to keep making irrational decisions like the one you just made.
It's been a while since I've heard the pathetic pleas of a desperate man. I kind of miss it. It's good to be boss, but sometimes it's fun to get into the trenches again.
Majestic bear wades into the stream.
But somehow the begging always manages to sound the same to me, no matter who's pleading for their life. I'll assume you're done now, Larson. You picked an interesting target. Was there any particular reason you chose one over the other?
He's a jerk. He's a liar. He doesn't know how to treat a woman.
Is that so? Well, don't worry. You won't have that problem with me.
I don't know, Vinny. You can never be too sure. That's good. I like to know what I'm getting into. I like the sound of that, Vincent. You better not disappoint me.
Ready to claim its prey.
Even with all you know about me, you still sound unconvinced. Care to take a test drive?
You know me, Vinny. I'm always looking to sample new things, or in this case, classic things. I'll meet you upstairs. I'm not quite sure we're on the same page.
You can't be serious. Now? You're going to have sex with this lunatic now? In our bedroom? While we're bound to chairs in the living room. What the hell? Stop for a moment. Think about your family. Think about your future.
Maybe I shouldn't have turned on the TV.
No, let her go. She's doing what she has to, in order to get what she wants. Isn't that right, Mary?
You're getting at something, aren't you? That's what you said before. Yes, and right now, what I want is to be wearing a designer Italian suit, but not for long.
Yes. I hope you know what you're doing.
What do you say we head upstairs? Your son should be able to take care of our guests while we're indisposed. Keep a close eye on the both of them, especially Larson. Don't hesitate to let him have it if he makes a move.
Mom, can I talk to you for a minute? Alone?
Oh, of course you can, Nick Carter. You know I always have time for you. Sure, I guess. Fine, but make it quick. I have some important business to attend to. Listen, I know this looks bad, but I know what I'm doing.
You know, Mom, bad doesn't even begin to describe it. You're about to bang a mob boss with Dad tied up in the living room.
Our son's really stupid.
I may be a clueless teenager, but even I know something is really wrong with the situation. Promise me you won't do anything with that scumbag.
Alright, here's what I have in mind. Yeah, you missed a lot. This is what's going to happen. Listen closely, because I'm only going to tell you this once. To be perfectly honest, all three of them can go straight to hell. We can do better for ourselves on our own. I'm just going to go upstairs with Vinny and get him undressed so I can get his gun. The person I really want to be with is your father. I'm not really going to go upstairs with Vincent. The person I really want to be with is Eric. Of course I'm going to sleep with Vincent. He's a real man, not like your father. Besides, I have to test drive the merchandise before I buy it.
Well, that's a relief. For a minute there, I thought I had a slut for a
Wow.
mother. Do you know how much money I'd have to spend in therapy to get over
Now's
that?
not the time for jokes, Nick Carter. Well, if you don't. Well, you don't, so there. Don't you talk to me that way. I wish. I really wish.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do about Mr. Corsetti? He's gonna be pissed when he finds out you didn't pick him. Really pissed.
Don't worry about that. That's his problem. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go upstairs with him, stall him for a bit, and then at the last minute I'll take his gun from him.
Okay. And why are you telling me this?
While I'm upstairs, you're going to free Eric and your father.
Oh, I get it. This is what Eric meant when he was talking all weird about getting what you want, isn't it?
He's so stupid. That's what I figured. Exactly. Yeah, Eric and I had to talk about things. This is what I want. I'm going to head upstairs now. Just remember what I told you. Just stick to the plan and everything should turn out alright. Don't forget what I said. Don't screw up.
So you're choosing Dad? Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. No, I'm having second thoughts.
All right. I sure hope you know what you're doing.
I really wish I didn't have to choose him, though. Alright, let's go upstairs and bang, honey bunch.
And they hunger for fresh bear meat.
Aw, yeah. Let's get naked. It kind of looks like I'm gonna have sex with him. That's what I do to my husband when we're having sex. Let's talk to him.
So what's the holdup?
I'll just be a moment. You can wait a moment, can't you? Calm down, Vincent. I'm a firm believer that good things take time. You'll just have to wait a bit more. It looks like someone's getting a bit anxious. A bit of a hair trigger for a man your age, huh?
All right. But trust me, I've been waiting for this for a long time. So don't make me wait too much longer.
I really wish it could make, like, a weird little boner, like, just to prove how much, like, he actually wants us. I don't know why, but... Hiccup. She moves so slow, he could easily, like, have figured it out.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Do what I say, keep your mouth shut, and we won't have any problems. Don't look at me like that. You forced me to do this. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, Vincent. I'm taking control of the situation.
All right, that's enough playing around. Give me the gun back. Now!
Damn. No, I think I'll be keeping it for a while. I'm sorry, Vincent. I'm afraid I can't do that. That's enough out of you. You will speak when I tell you to speak. Got that?
I don't know what you're up to, but stop it and give me my gun back.
No, we're going to walk downstairs now and straighten things out. After you. That's just it. For the first time, I know what's good for me, and you're not it. Get off your butt and march down those stairs. You're in no position to tell me what to do. I have a gun, and thanks to you, I know how to use it. It's all starting to come back to me now. All those crimes together in our foolish, youthful days.
Hey, take it easy. Don't point that thing at me, Mary.
Dear Vincent, I know exactly what I'm doing. You're in no position to talk, Vinny. Now get a move on. I haven't got all day. I'm just taking care of a little business, doing what I know needs to be done.
Back so soon?
Yeah, what's the matter? Did poor Vincent catch a case of stage fright?
No, but I did manage to snag his gun before I came back downstairs, just as planned. Not really. I never gave him the chance to perform. I just took what I wanted and left. Ha! I came back to help you two. Who do you think told Nick Carter to untie you?
A likely story.
Wow! Really? I don't want to choose him anymore.
It's true, Dad. This was all part of her plan to trick Mr. Corsetti into letting his guard down.
Oh, well, still, you should have told us.
Take this. It's Vinny's gun. He won't be needing it anytime soon. If you still don't believe me, then tell me why I'm giving you the gun I stole from Vincent. Please, Lance Bass, I feel like a criminal just holding this thing. You take it.
It's good to see you finally came to your senses. Although it did take you a while to come around. Our friend had a serious lapse in judgment, and now he's gonna pay for it.
Let's be honest. He wasn't thinking straight from the moment he got here. He's going to get what he deserves.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but it isn't gonna work.
Funny, it looks like it's working right now. It's gonna work out just fine. We're gonna carry on with our lives, and you're gonna pay for all the crimes you committed, including what you did to Daniel. It's simple, really. I made my decision. I don't want to be with you.
You don't know what you're saying, and you definitely don't know what you're doing.
You're absolutely right. I should let someone who knows what they're doing take over. Eric? I'm helping put a known criminal away for the rest of his natural and unnatural life. That's what I'm doing. You know, I've heard that line way too many times lately.
Well, this certainly is an interesting turn of events, don't you think, Vin? After all these years of covering your tracks and watching your back, it was trying to grab a hold of your sordid past that was your undoing.
I knew I never should have trusted her.
Aw, come on, turnabout is fair play. Now why don't you take a seat while I contact some colleagues of mine at the Bureau. They'll be very excited to finally meet you.
My lawyers will have me out in no time. This is nothing. And as for you, I see now that I was better off thinking you were dead.
I said have a seat. The two of you probably have a lot to talk about, but you're free. Come over here and tie up Fairview's newest convicted felon.
Okay, but I'm not that good at tying knots.
That's okay. Corsetti's not gonna squirm out of this one.
I'm glad that's finally over. Now we can get back to living our lives.
You're right, but we can't do it here. No, we can't. There's no way things will ever be the same for us on Wisteria Lane. I don't know, Landspass. It's hard to go back to normal life after a day like this.
A lot of information came at you at once. I can understand if it takes a while to process it all.
I really wish I had clothes on. We can't stay on Wisteria Lane. We can't stay in Fairview. There are too many bad memories here. Let's be honest with ourselves, Landspass. People talk. They'll ask about our past, our marriage, our son. All the questions I'm neither willing nor ready to answer. I've always wanted to be the talk of the town, but not like this. Imagine what they'll say about me, about us, about our family.
I know it looks bad, but we can work through everything. We can go to counseling. We can have the wedding you always wanted. I'll do anything you want to make things right between us. It'll be like we're starting over, and I promise, this time I'll do everything right.
When faced with tough decisions, one is often forced to make sacrifices. Some of us choose to sacrifice the potential for an exciting and dangerous lifestyle, while others decide to walk away from the sacred bond of unconditional love. Some of us choose to stand by those who have supported us for years, in pursuit of the long-sought happiness that has eluded them for so long.
Why is he pissed at his dad? Well, he did lie to his mom.
For although our choices may never be perfect, with time, effort, and the support of our friends,
What the fuck did Lynette say about me?
we all can find a way to be happy,
We had a pool?
or at least to survive nonetheless.
Okay, well I guess I just ended the game. I'm going to go ahead and kind of sort of replay it, but only like with different choices, like me being mean to the other girls, being nice to Edie, all that good stuff. Choosing a different guy. What else? Yeah, I'm just going to do a couple of things differently, but it was fun playing this game, and to be honest, after I do everything, I really wonder what the hell Lynette was saying about me, though. That was just rude. But yeah, after I'm done playing every single possibility to this game, I'm just going to go ahead and give it up, and then I'll just be done with it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like my videos. That helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you could. I have a lot of great games coming up, as well as this. I might get started on Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, or I might do Clue Finders. I might do Carmen Sandiego. I haven't really decided. But either way, thank you so much for hanging in there. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.